You don't want to know. I had a really cool background, and then I didn't. But there we are. Hi, everybody. Give me just a second. I'll pull the chat up. And then you can all yell at me for being super duper late, because I know that I am. And my partner just got home. Did he bring food? That would be good. I haven't eaten yet. That would be amazing. Type a 1 if you can hear me. Nope, that's not what I want.
Come on.
Bye, baby.
Come on. You don't want to. They've been fed?
They have some food down.
Okay. Has Ragnar got his pill?
No.
Okay.
That has not happened.
You put the wet food down, but no pill.
I'm on live.
Oh, hey. How's it going, everyone?
He's gonna feed me. Because he loves me. Okay, that's the share. Where's my chat? There it is. Pop it out. Pop it out the chat. Why does it always go to top chat? Why is top chat a thing? Why can't I set it? That's what I want to know. Look, I don't mind the top chat, but why can't top chat be an option? Like, maybe I want live chat as my default. What should his nickname be? Oh, my man? Scar calls him Big Red. Ali calls him Arby's. And a couple of y'all have called him Tiny Blue Daddy, which I think he gets the most amusement out of. That one and Arby's. But Scar was calling him Big Red before she knew he was a redhead, which was kind of funny. Tiny partner. Tiny Blue Daddy. Yeah. I forget who started calling him that one. He thinks that one's funny, though. For obvious reasons. I would think. All right, anyway. Hello, everybody. Where do we start with this? Oh, I was going to put a stupid goal up. Hang on. Yeah, let's do ridiculous numbers at all colors for 3 hours. Here we go. Pay for my... Wait. Cats. Nope. Cats. Plurals? Yeah, that's possessive. Cats. Treats. Treats. Cool. There we go. YouTube is insistent that I do these, so there you go. All right. Hello, Quirky. Hello, Per Boiling Point. Hello, Southern Bonita. Hello, Sane. Where is everybody else? Who all did I miss? Excellent. Hello, Saving the Wrong Species. Hello, Isawatsa. Thank you for showing up, y'all. Hello, Four Paws. Did you go? Four Paws, are you at the conference or did you go to the conference, the Publishing Writers Conference, and now you're back? Because I have questions. Not a lot of questions. I just wanted to know how it was. Hello, Puppy Coda. Hello, Hot Pocket Phoenix. Hello, Happy-ish family. I want to say Phoenix after that. Happy-ish family. Hello, Tundra, Tea with Unicorn, Curvy. Quirky's been a member for 1 month as an undergrad. I really need to come up with some kind of like homework shit for you guys for realsies. I've been saying that for 2 years though, so we'll see how that turns out. Shatanya? I think I got that right this time. Hey, Yami, Crab Life's here. Triceratops, Sangi. Who else did I miss? So, all right. To show you what I'm talking about. Well, maybe I can't. So I went to New York. This past week. And I got this really cool poster. Can you see it? Alright, you can probably see it now, but then you can't hear me. Anyway, so I was gonna hang it up, right? I was gonna hang it off the bar, and it was working out great because I had it up there with some string, apparently a wish and a prayer, and the wish and the prayer did not hold out, and it fell and took out everything with it. So that didn't work. So there you go. But and then my computer decided it needed to be an asshole. It's been a day. And tomorrow I go to the brain doctor to hopefully get new meds. So I'm going to be frank with you guys. I don't know if tomorrow's going to happen. Only because I've got an hour-long appointment with him in general, and then I'll be picking up hopefully my new prescription. I don't know if I'll be starting it tomorrow because I don't know what it's going to be like. He was making it sound like the medication has an hour long, like 4 or 6 hours time span in which it's effective, and I'm going to be there later in the afternoon, so I probably don't want to take it late in the afternoon. If I want to sleep that night is kind of where I'm going with that. But either way, I'm going to be at the therapist's. Well, the shrinks. He's the psychiatrist, the one that prescribes. And he's a little bit more in depth than my normal therapist is, only because like he's new and I haven't been working with him for 4 years. So, he keeps asking all the hard questions. My point is I don't know if I'm going to be in a mood to do live tomorrow. So just keep an eye out on the community tab for if I'm going to go live or not tomorrow. I guess was the long way of saying that. But anyway. But why is Stitch on top of a mountain?
Watch out, it's hot.
Oh, thank you.
It used to be the hand here.
Yay. You're supposed to do like the hand thing. Ah, crap. See, it's determined to die. Hi, everybody. All right, I have my partner and all of my cats in the room with me now.
Ness is not here.
Oh, good. Well, go find her.
I don't know where she is.
Hiding.
Which is just normal.
Yeah, because it's lunchtime. She doesn't come out for lunch.
No. Well, as soon as they leave, let me know and I can close the door on them.
Once you hear me screaming, just close the door.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, baby. Love you too. Ruby Sky Marie says those appointments are exhausting. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not upset about it. I'm looking forward to it in the way that you look forward to getting a shot. Because I know something good's going to come out of it, but I'm terrified of needles. So I guess that's another good way of putting it there. Just Jamie's been a member for 14 months. Holy crap, Just Jamie. Thank you. As an undergrad. Mwah. Still need to find things for you guys to do. But anyway, that's why I look like a mess and everything's all kind of like wonky. And who's Stitch on a mountain? You mean, that guy? This dude here? Is that what you were saying? I don't know who that is. That's one of the characters from Monsterland. Do any of you know? You guys know what the Labubus are, correct? Everyone knows what a Labubu is at this point. I would think. Can the homework be math? Saving the wrong species. Good God. I guess I can ask my partner to do some math homework for us all. Did the bar fall? No, well, I mean, yes, but no. It knocked everything over and this was unstable to begin with and it just kind of shifted. Anyway, it was a whole thing. Put it on an easel. Maybe I don't have an easel anymore, but that would be a good idea if I did, because then I could take it down. Because that was the other problem. Hi, bud. I thought you left. Hi. Don't. That's my food. Thank you. All right. You gonna hang out? Oh, you're gonna hang out, huh? All right. Well, you're gonna hang out. You might as well come here. There we go. Hi. So, anyway, no maths. I don't know. Somebody asked if I was getting Adderall. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to end up with. It is one of the options that was thrown around last appointment. So we'll find out. He's going to let me know tomorrow what I'm getting. So we'll find out. I might not get anything. It's entirely possible he decides I don't need anything, but just the way he was talking to me when I was in there a week ago, he made it pretty clear that he thought I was probably a good candidate for that. So I don't want to. I'm excited, but I don't want to get my hopes too high just in case he says no and, all of that stuff. So, hi, you're being adorable. Yeah, everybody needs an adorable moment. All right, where's my clock? So, all right, how late was I? Like 10, 15 minutes? I'll try to add that to the timer and drive my mods crazy. But hello, Rex. See, it just gave everybody extra time to get here. And then it says my chat disconnected. So good times. Good times. Winter C says you like your Adderall. I don't know what the other one is. I thought I had dementia. That's how my holy crap escape. Yeah, well, it's not that bad. I just notice it and it's driving me nuts. Our little tiny is growing up. Shut up, K-Buns. Hey, Sky. Hey, Natasha, what's up? You take Ritalin? He mentioned Ritalin. He mentioned that as a possibility. By the way, I'm not recommending medications to people. I'm not a doctor. So we're just discussing things. Amanda says getting on Adderall made your day today so much easier. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping to be able to have my executive functions work correctly. And then to be able to focus again. Don't start mutinying already. I haven't gone over time yet. Oh, see, this is what was I going to say? So, things you don't care about. I have what they call, I don't know, twice exceptional ADHD, which means I'm special. I think it's just a nice way of telling people like me that we have ADHD and trying to not make us feel bad. So what it does mean though is like, because I had really good coping mechanisms as a child and as a young adult, I didn't notice the ADHD until I became, an adult, and like it finally started interfering with my life. And I've literally just struggled with it, thinking it was just, I'm just fucked up. So, that's what it is. And now I'm finally at a point in my life where A, I can afford it, and B, I have access to the doctors that I need in order to get diagnosed and, get on medications that I may or may not need. So that's what all this is. So if you're twice exceptional, come join the 2E group, the 2E club. Oh, Corvid, welcome to the undergrads. Mwahaha. Don't tell Roz she will want it. She can't have it. I'm not trying to be a dick, but you have to have certain traits, one shall say, in order to have twice exceptional, and she doesn't have them. So, not to be too big of an asshole here. Little ADHD. Anyway. Who's named Magic Short Bus? That's funny. Hey, Saki Sock Girl, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. He might just recommend Willie's. Oh my god, can you imagine me? Good lord, could you imagine me on Willie's? You're applauding the journey. Well, I'm glad you guys. I'm not going to dwell on it too much. I'm excited, which is why I'm talking about it. I just want to warn people about tomorrow. I'm going to try to do the live, but it might not happen. There's a good chance it's not going to happen. So just keep an eye out. All of that good stuff. There's always time for mutiny. Here now. If you mutiny on me, I won't go to New York for people anymore. Wait, there's a season 3 of Apothecary Diaries? What? Have I seen season 3 of Apothecary Diaries? Yes. I started reading the books. If you guys haven't read the Apothecary Diary books, they are a hoot. They are as good. They're almost verbatim. Well, okay. This is the anime is nearly verbatim the books, which is great. And the books are fabulous. So, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me pull them up. We can start off with some show and tell. Where are we? That's my live. I want to yank you out. Yes, thank you, I never. I was gonna watch Ned. You guys know I'm fascinated with Ned. And I'm going to watch him, goddammit. Because he's fascinating to me. I don't care if you don't like him. Women internalize it. What are we doing? Okay, I'm way behind on the chat and I apologize. The books or the light novel? I guess the light novel? It's the only version I know. Did they... And I've only read them on Kindle, so I've not, like, held them in my hand or anything like that. Apothecary. Let's see if I can spell this. Apothecary. Oh, look at that. It popped right up. Oh, it's even the novel series. Huzzah! Oh, that's Blu-ray. I don't want Blu-ray. I want the book. Show me the book. Well, I can't pull up my, Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not like that noise? I'm sorry. Am I disturbing your nap? What are you doing? You're being fussy and I don't know why. Normally I have to bribe him to be over here. All right, this is the Apothecary Diaries. This is what the book covers kind of look like. They're very pretty. And if you can read Japanese, even more fun, I guess. I don't. But they are translated, so you can read them. And the translations are pretty solid, so. But they turned these into an anime, and that's how I discovered it. And then I was like, oh, there's books. And then I started reading the books, and they're pretty good. I don't usually say that about these kind of things. A Faithful Duo, thank you for being a member for 24 months. What? It has been a hot minute. Wow. A, I haven't seen you in a minute. And B, it's been 2 years. Dang. I feel like you should have like a reward for that, but I don't know how to do that. Wait, Escape says they actually have schools for 2E kids now? How do they even know you're a 2E kid? Oh. I wish I'd gone to school for that. That must be... It's such a different world. School is such a different world now. And I'm not mad. I'm just wish that I had had some of that. But then I think about what my parents and my uncle went through, you know, because they're the generation before me. And like, I had it so much easier than they did. So, you know. And thank you for... Was that a dancing cat? Hey, Megan, it's good to see you. Who else snuck in here? There's a lot of people in here I didn't say hi to, and I apologize for that. Why does my chat keep disconnecting and reconnecting? Hello, Orion. Hello, Miss King of Anything. Contained Chaos. Good to see you. Sumo fan. Your husband watches this? Yeah, it's good stuff. This was called Jammin'. I wish I could replay it. Nope, can't do it. Oh well. Hello, Vanessa from Tuscan. Tucson, Arizona. 170 or 107. Gee. I can see you, Orion and CT. Am I saying your name right though? I don't think I'm saying your name right. Let's see. R2E unfortunately has a lot of burnout, but the next district over doesn't. Gotcha. You think it's a YouTube thing with the disconnecting today? Was it? Okay. Well, it's new. It's usually YouTube. All right. I guess type a... Well, let's do it. Let's do a survey. Because, like, I should be interacting with you guys. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yep, that looks right. Did that go? Yay, there we go. All right. Hello, Purbug. Yeah, Bragnew's here today. I'm not sure why. I don't know what I did. Leaderly, what's 2E? It's called twice exceptional. I don't know. It's therapy speak. I don't know. But hello, crazy cat lady. Hello, chat, disconnect, reconnect. This is going to be a thing. I don't know what to do about it. I apologize about the chat connecting and disconnecting. If you guys can just work with me. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know why it's happening. And I guess just refresh if it gets too bad. I don't even know how to begin problem shooting that one. Hello, Phoenix Wildfire. Floating hearts for 10 joules. Thank you so much. I think that came in right before the chat disconnected. But here we are. All right. Go into the poll. I'm going to bring up YouTube. So I thought since I've been on Rosee's case a lot lately. Ooh, Cheyenne Jasmine. Ooh. I don't know what this is or who you are or why you're in my feed. Why are these people in my feed? Oh my god, who's this Scrange person? I'm kidding. I know who Scrange is. Anyway. I thought what we would do is start with Amber. But that would be through apathetic facts. Behold my subscriptions. Maybe. Aren't you exhausted? Put a blooper reel together? That's funny. Oh, what's this? Indomie noodles with sausage and some oh, is this the one where she starts to cry? And we'll go watch that maybe. But I was looking for apathetic facts. Can I see my subscriptions? That would be amazing. There we go. That's what I want. Right there. Yup. Because when I click on apathetic facts, what I want you to do is pull that up. What is happening? Thank you. Criminy Jehoshaphat. Ooh, do we want to watch that one? Or this one? Oh, that's a toss-up. Do I want to watch Amberlynn stuffing her face or Amber and Rosee fighting? Not Sarah Boone. Sarah Boone. Look, I beyond fascinated by that woman. In the way that you are horrified with many things. I don't have a defense for that one. I don't understand her. And I think that's why I'm so incredibly fascinated with her. She rants about reaction channels and cries. Okay, well, we'll probably end up watching that then, because, you know, I'm a mean old reaction channel. Bruce says, what is the Apothecary Diaries? Well, it's a Japanese light novel that got turned into a... I don't know why they call them light novels, to be honest with you, so don't ask me that. But it's a Japanese book series that got turned into an anime series, and both of them are very good. So if you prefer reading, you can read it or you can watch it. They're both very good, and they're both identical. Like they're basically verbatim. The anime is almost verbatim the books with some minor adjustments. So if you like that kind of stuff, I would say go for it. Sarah Boone is the suitcase lady. Yes, that is her. Yes. Yeah, that's Ruby, the suitcase lady who filmed it. Yeah. Did you guys hear the letter that she read to the court after she'd been sentenced? I think it was, or was it? It was either after she'd been sentenced or right before she got sentenced, and it was just like, you really should just stop talking. You just stop talking. You are doing no favors. Your poor lawyer. Anyway, She's starting her letter writing campaign again. Oh, I'll have to get caught up on that. Maybe because they're written similar to a manga but not drawn. I don't know, literally. And I'm sorry about that noise. What were you watching? I passed in favor of ballet camp. What did you pass on? Anyway. All right. That's 15 minutes of babbling that we've done now. You actively watch everything Tequila and Donuts. I know, it's like incredibly fascinating. It's just her, DoorDash Girl, and the Murdoch Files are like the Murdoch case right now are like my top, like, I don't usually do true crime, but those ones I can't let go. So anyway, she sent F it, and I'm sending what did I say in the sentencing portion of the trial. Yeah, she's nuts. The trial is going on in Plymouth right now. It was after conviction, before sentencing. Yeah, she's nuts. The Murdoch case is fascinating, and not just because of like Murdoch. It's what fascinates me about the Murdoch case is the evidence, especially the stuff that they pulled from his cell phone, and not like, oh, it's so scandalous. I mean, like, they were tracking the dude's footsteps from his phone. The data that they yanked off of his phone and everyone else's phone who was involved in the case, like the victims and him, it really makes you want to throw your phone in a lake. It really does. It is terrifying how much data they had on him from his cell phone, and not like text messages and videos, like just ambient data that they pulled about his movement around his house based on his fucking cell phone. It was crazy. Anyway, oh, is someone explaining what a manga is? Thank you, Kitten Teeth. Oh my god. Kitten Teeth. Yeah, what's up with the TikTok psychic? Why are we talking about this stuff? Anyway. Enjoy it. After tomorrow, we're not doing this shit anymore. No, I'm kidding. We probably are. Has Roz taught me nothing? When your mentals are iffy, you go live, but really best wishes. This is true, Corbett. This is true. I shouldn't deny you guys my mentee bees after going to the therapist. I've gotten on here several times after I've gone to the therapist, and I don't know if anybody's picked up on it, so. Also, I have food over here, so apologies. I'd show it to you, but it's sag paneer, and there's no way to make sag paneer not look disgusting, so just gonna have to rock with it. And I'm gonna mix it over here so you don't have to listen to it. But it's good. We like our sag paneer. And since I'm going to be eating on camera, Scar's gonna show up, so that's how that works. Probably show up right after I mention their name. Anyway, because that's my luck. All right, let's do the Amber versus Rosee thing, because I'm not completely 100% sure exactly what happened there. So this way I can be... The only anime you've been watching is One Piece. Well, if you like One Piece, you should totally watch the Netflix live action version of it, because I thought it was absolutely fabulous, and I've never watched One Piece. And there you go, summoning Scar. You gotta say titties 3 times, like Beetlejuice. I'm excited for how deep you will go with the joke you like. Thank you for boiling point. Sag paneer. Here for your support. Next thing I need is a bottle of Willie's. No. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? That's such a good movie. I love every time he woke up. Hair. This is some good shit. Anyway. That's the good telling of Odysseus right there. You guys want to watch a good telling of Odysseus? Go watch Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Also, good music. Hey, Nuts by Kaylee. I know, sag paneer is delicious, but I mean, it looks like baby vomit, so I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. However, it smells good. All right, how's the sound? How was that? Was it too loud? Did they all come back queer? And oh brother, where art thou? Or Odysseus? Neither? Most of them don't come back in Odysseus. You go watch a three fucking hour movie to watch 4 people survive. That's what you go do. Don't get me started on that damn movie again. I get it. It's a literal Greek tragedy. I don't care. You have watched the live action version, Bruce? It's good. You've never seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I didn't think I was gonna like it either because all of my friends were all up its butt for a while there, and I was just like, ugh. And then I ended up watching it, and I was like, all right, this is actually really good. So, see, this is why I asked, because I wanted to know if you guys could even hear it or if it was too loud. And it's a good thing I did do that, because apparently the sound's not working. Oh, shit. There we go. Sorry about that. Wrong window. Let's try that one. Boop, boop, boop. No, you're blocking my cat. All right. Well, it's not like he's doing anything anyway. Let's lock that in place. There we go. So don't do that again. Sorry about that. You didn't... I played it. There just wasn't any sound because I didn't have the sound set up right. So I'm glad you said something.
I do gaslight my audience. Who freaking cares?
This channel is not a weight loss channel.
You don't send a huge pie and bread to a...
That is so creepy. So creepy. How was that? You also have Andy Griffith and Gunsmoke trauma. Dude, what was I thinking of today? Oh, I don't remember what the book was that I read, and I really don't want to try to remember it. I don't know why I was thinking about it either. But I'm not even going to go into it. But I was just thinking of, like, it's not that it was a bad book. It's not that it was badly written. It's actually, like, one of those books that everybody agrees is a very well-written book. And, you know, it was top of the bestseller list and all that bullshit when it came out and all that. So I'm not mad at the book because it was a bad, poorly written or anything like that. It's just the content of the book and the story of the book. I was literally laying there today and I was just like, I have trauma from this fucking book. Like, for real. And then I got to thinking about all of the books that I've read in my life that I've been like, kind of wish I never read. And not because they weren't bad, not because they were bad, but because like the story in the book itself was like, it was emotionally devastating to me in a way where I would have preferred not to have gone through that. I don't like that kind of stuff. And I'm just thinking of all these books that I've read in my past where I'm just like, if I had never read that book, I'd be fine. Did you guys hear the sound okay, though? I don't remember the name of the book, Crazy Cat Lady. I really don't. Did you guys hear any sound this time? Oh, for fuck's sake, the chat keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. What can I do about this? I feel like I can't even talk to you guys because it keeps connecting and disconnecting. That's annoying as hell. What is happening? But my stream health is excellent. It's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, of course I've seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I've seen The Circus. Type 1 if the sound in the video is good. Alright, I'm gonna play this again.
A weight loss channel. You don't do it.
Again, not a weight loss channel.
If anything, I should be like the walking example of what not to be and to lose your weight. I feel like in my past life, I was a doctor or a nurse. I lost control of my bowels and I pooped my pants. Potatoes, man.
Okay, we're good. Alright.
You're sunburnt from the beach? Okay, this is gonna be like a hot take. I like to be sunburnt.
You have to go outside to get sunburnt.
I like to be sunburnt. When did I last take this off?
Did I like Monty Python? Of course I liked Monty Python. Who doesn't like Monty Python? Those people are wrong. I thought Tender is Tender as the Flesh was over. I don't think I read that one. No, this is a while ago. This is back when 19, 20, because I was working at the bookstore. So.
It's been a minute.
Bye, Amanda. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry about being a rambling mess this morning or afternoon.
We actually think there's gonna be like an indentation or like discoloration or anything under there. How long has it been since you didn't wear a choker?
I'm
now,
scared.
Like give it a little tug.
This?
Yeah. Oh my god, wait, it actually looks like there's, oh my god, dude, I swear to god, there's actually a little, I swear I saw something.
What?
Do not catch the tube. Oh god. Wait, let's see. Dude, there's actually like a little bit of an indentation or something. I don't know if that's, okay, no, it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Wait, let's look up close.
There is a line.
There is a line, dude. Look at that. There's a line right there. It's like
Oh my god.
That's insane. Okay, sniff it.
There's no smell.
Okay. I thought this was Amber Lynn responding to Rosee. Why am I watching this? Also, I'm speeding it up. Talk about traumatizing. I'm gonna have choker trauma. Do I have my choker? Oh, I don't have my choker with me. No, my props. Where are my props? Her neck being so white is concerning. She doesn't go outside. I never hear that man's voice again, it'll be too soon. Wow, these are my last 2 brain cells, or one of my last 2 brain cells. They're, yeah, you guys should still have that emoji. Members should still have the last 2 brain cell emojis. The person who did that a while ago now sent me some new emoji art that I need to get out of my email and make into actual emojis for you guys. So yeah, I need to get on that. I reckon it would smell like old earrings. First off, why do you know what that smells like? Yeah, shit, that's funny.
The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane?
Yes, we know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yes, we
If I get hit for this music, I'm gonna be really irritated.
know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane.
I've had this glitter since Back era.
Ow!
And I put it in my eyeballs. Ugh, yeah, I know. I might be like, because every time I wear that glitter, my eyes get red. Yeah, I did go on a walk. I mean, my walks are not long, especially not in the summer, because dogs' paw pads, they get burnt and they like won't like say anything. Like they won't like. It's just sad. It's just sad. So I try to keep her as much in the shade.
I'm sorry, Quirky. I just saw your comment. No, I'm gonna chew directly into the microphone. Nom, nom, nom. Yeah, I can mute. Just don't be surprised if I start talking and I'm still muted.
As possible. No, I've reached my watch time. I am happy. My eyebrows are getting better. She said getting better, but not there yet. Oh my god, I wish she could just look at me and be like, my paw pads hurt. Like, that's just, and we've had a heat wave, but I think it might be ending finally. Okay, 96 degrees. Like, it didn't feel that hot, but like the last, I want to say like 8 days, it was like 107, 100. I'm like, 107? Where are the tornadoes? Like, yeah, I should probably stop wearing this glitter because now my eyes are itching. Am I having an allergic reaction right now? Uh-oh. Brows need to be darker. All right, let's go to Amazon. Although I do agree with you, I'm concerned I'll look crazy with darker eyebrows. Yeah, my eyes, they're like itchy. I feel like they're gonna start watering. Okay, eyebrow. I want to get the same eyebrow pencil that I always use because I'm used to it.
I mean, now that she mentions it, I can't unsee it. I guess her eyebrows do look a little bit better. I guess. I don't know. Okay, hear me out. I don't know when this live went down. I really don't. This was posted 7 days ago. Today is the 11th of August. And so this was posted on the 4th of August. But she looks better pulled together than she has in a while. And isn't she wearing this shirt backwards? No, I'm insane. Never mind. Did she switch her eyebrow color? Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Her eyes itch because she's using expired makeup. Yeah, exactly. So. Can I give you a sag paneer? No. No, I can't do that. No. No, I can't do that. Jesus. If I do, I apologize. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be dainty about it. Tornadoes don't just spawn in hot weather. Are you sure, Joni? Are you sure? Do you know how weather works? Joni's like, why, yes, actually, I do. I happen to be a weatherologist. Her boiling point says I can eat. Quirky. I might clip that nom nom. Literally, she's so dumb. Just walk Twinkie when it's not hot, like the morning or evening. Just get Twinkie like some little shoes. I've seen so many dogs around here with little booties. It's kind of cute. Oh, Orion. Yes, that's the point of this channel. Anyway, I work as a manager of a torrid for 5 years. I know torrids when I see it. Yeah. This was part of her torrid haul from a way ago, but I feel like, was it this shirt or the other shirt that looks kind of similar that she had on that she was calling it a chest plate, but it was actually supposed to be in the back? I can't remember, but I feel like if this was that shirt that it would be hitting her at a weird spot on her throat, because I remember that one hit the wrong spot on her throat. Meteorologist, thank you. Excuse me. And there's the Discord link for those of you who are interested, but you must follow the bots when they tell you to do stuff, and I hate that the pin messages are at the bottom now. The original was a black. Oh, it was black, not maroon. All right, cool. The term is meteorologist. Excuse you, it's weatherologist. I'm an anthropologist. I would know that. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. Yeah, when she wore the shirt backwards, but I don't... This is the backwards shirt? The bug's like, I'm a princess. Let's see. We've been doing this a hot minute. Let's drop the last of these while we're having a pause moment. Pumpkin Patch Vintage, Bruce Wayne, Saki's Sock Girl, Taylor, and Camp. Welcome to the undergrads. Mwahaha. So, there you go. That's the last of those. Hope you guys enjoy those. There will be some members content coming up at the end of the month. Hopefully, some good stuff. And as soon as I get the files to my editor, I have a special surprise for my members coming up, hopefully this week. I don't know how long it's going to take my editor to put it together, though. So, it might be next week. But either way, it'll be fun. So, there's that. No, I can't. You could all do my homework.
Tommy actually introduced me. Thank you, babe.
Introduced her to
Yeah,
what?
oh wait, my eyes hurt, you guys. Because I'm used to it. Okay, eyebrow. I want to get the same eyebrow pencil that I always use because I'm used to it. Tommy actually introduced me.
I don't know if I would be taking eyebrow. I don't know if I'd be taking eyebrow advice from Tommy. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I just don't know if that's really who you want to be taking advice from when it comes. Ooh, there's a face. Ooh, we're keeping that one. Hang on. Ooh, we're keeping that one. Come back here. Where's my... Doot. Doot. Yeah, that's a keeper. Boop. Ah, yeah, that's good stuff. I need to switch up the emojis anyway. So, here we go. Where were we doing? Right.
Wait, my eyes hurt, you guys. My eyes hurt, you guys. I'm actually really concerned right now.
Do I cast runes anymore? Actually, I brought my rune board. Not that I need it, but I brought my rune board. I've got my runes sitting over here. I had a plan. I have like a second camera. I have a plan. So if I don't run too far over today, I might give a rune reading a shot tonight. Because, you know, I'm not hyper enough. So... Your roommate got like 7 letters from Johnson & Johnson? You're starting classes this month? Oh, sorry, Bruce. And what? What are the classes in? Sorry, I just saw that. But anyway, yes, I still do runes occasionally. It's been a minute though. She acts so wild when she wants to say her eyes aren't red from the Delta. Thank you, Purr. It's actually a dice board. I got this. Where did I buy this? I think I got this at Comic-Con in New York City last year. Yeah. And it's supposed to be for rolling dice. Oh, shit. Oh, so much for that. But it's perfect, right? It's just perfect for doing rune castings because it keeps the runes in one spot. So I don't have to worry about them scattering all over the floor. Ah, that's fine. Doo, doo, doo. Mini Gritty doesn't care. He doesn't want to wear glasses anyway. His glasses are performative. But here we are, the screaming.
I have a glitter in my eye. Oh, beauty! Beauty hurts!
I'm not going to make it through this video.
I do have a unitooth. It's because I'm a unicorn. What else do I need to purchase to make you guys happy? I miss wearing costumes in the LCU. I dressed up as a
Amber, you need to start a wish list on Amazon. If she started a wish list on Amazon, A, what would she put on it? And B, do you think people would actually buy her stuff? Like, I'm surprised people buy Rosee stuff. So there's got to be people out there who would buy Amber stuff. I do button runes on an old dice board too. Button runes? Like buttons with runes on it? Like, I have rune dice. I haven't figured out how to use them yet, but I have rune dice. So is that not really the same thing at all? Comic-Con? Stop it. Comic-Con. She's not a unicorn. Get her, Ruby.
cherry. I dressed up as Fiona from Shrek. That was so cute. I do not mind being confronted with things. You're confronting me with things from literal over 1,000 days ago. Think about that with your brain, okay? I had like
Okay.
cow ears.
Scooter, can you please show
shit, I
Olma a
had-
picture of
yeah.
Jabba the Hutt? Self-named Jabba Lynn.
What?
Amber, don't
Yeah, I wanna
forget
see how
Sweetie
cute.
said you look like him.
All right, this.
I want to see how cute.
Petite, more like capital T-A.
I didn't say you look like him, Amber.
Pig ears. What the fuck is a Shrek?
Okay, can you stop pretending
I
you
have
don't know
right
what fucking
with her.
Shrek is?
I should do that here. I should be like,
Are you taking chem and medical? Or core for nuclear medicine? Nice. Well, I mean, it's not rocket surgery, but no, I'm kidding. I'm very much kidding.
all right, you guys, a goal. If someone gives me $500, I'll stand up. 10 super chats. I will dress up as a cat. The alien costume. Yes.
Why is everybody saying I look like Shrek? I have sparkles on my face, and like I have a little diamond, and Shrek doesn't have antennas, guys.
I had a missed opportunity. I could have looked like Fiona.
Fiona is actually attractive.
I'm so good at you.
See, I miss Sweet Tea. I stopped watching when she left the bus, and I quit watching Bus, which didn't take very long, but I thought Sweet Tea was funny. Is Amber over her mesh shirt era? We can only hope, Megan. We can only hope. I think she's outgrown her mesh shirt era is maybe the real problem. Cool. I didn't silence my phone. But now I have. She's dressed up as a cat. I think it's just an easy costume for her because she can just put cat ears on and put little black paint on her nose and call herself a cat.
Do costumes here. No, I can't do that. Dress up as a talking scale. Okay. Oh, yeah, I don't have good
Dress up
eyebrows.
like a
I've never had good
talking
eyebrows.
scale.
I'm really sorry that you guys have to stare at them and look at them.
I don't think they're too bad today. I'm not gonna lie. They're not bright red. They're not weird shaped. They look like they're the same eyebrow for once. I mean, I don't have a lot of room to talk. Today I don't have any eyebrows because I didn't put any makeup on, so I can't really talk, so. But anyway. Why can't Ariel shake her lolcow persona? Because because it's not a joke.
And my whole thing is like my ears are big, right? As my face gets smaller, my ears get bigger. Talk about science. What is microbladed? I'm scared.
I was gonna make a crack, but maybe that's why I think she looks more pulled together. I mean, I know she's filtering, but like maybe she has lost some fat in her face, and maybe I know that came out wrong. She loses weight in her face earlier. But maybe that's why.
I don't have good eyebrows, but thank you for the compliment. I think you're the first person ever that said that to me. My ears are huge. I'm gonna be honest.
Because your ears
okay,
look
so I
big.
mentioned Stefan. I don't know much about him. Listen, I watched a half of the first episode of the documentary. Where's Stefan? Maybe I can invite Stefan over. Not over.
What?
No, babe, not over. I meant on here.
That's a little hectic.
I know.
So she's just doing lives on TikTok now. This is TikTok, right? Or is she doing? Is this YouTube on her phone?
Oh, is he here? Hi.
Wait, he's here?
I know
You
about some of the
accidentally
things
burned
that
your
people
eyebrows
have
off
said.
once?
You love my laugh, thank you. But I don't know a lot about him, and it's hard for. Okay, listen. People build their opinions on people normally based off of what you hear about them, right? That's why a lot of people
Yes.
like don't like me. Like people can have those opinions. I am like in full support. Like have whatever opinion you want. I cannot change your mind about me. About nobody. There are things that are said about me that aren't true. So it's like how much is true, how much is fake? I don't know. If those things are true, obviously I wouldn't be talking to. It's confusing. It's actually confusing, and maybe I did put myself in a bad situation by I don't know. I feel confused actually. Speak on QLR. Okay. I was very sad. I was very sad by her response.
So if you missed it, Amber went live a couple of days ago and told Rosee to reach out to her, saying she had tea on QLR. She also said she was being deceived by someone in her life and had proof. Rosee responded that she doesn't talk to PDF sympathizers, called Amber fake and called her out on having Stefan on her live stream, told her she was blocked, and said to cancel her membership.
I was looking for my mute button. Let's just break this down a little here. Rosee responded that she doesn't talk to PDF sympathizers. Nah, she just goes and harasses the parents of people who may or may not have been the victim of a guy she was dating at the time, because she wants to know the tea, and that's a quote. You have a dream, Bubby? Here's my boy. Called Amber fake and called her out for having Stefan on her live stream, but Rosee platformed with Stefan on 2 live streams? At least one, where her whole purpose for talking to him was, we still don't fucking know. We still don't know why Rosee was determined to talk to Stefan, other than clout. And let's not even touch the accusations of being fake. Do we need to break down all of the stupid fake laughs that Rosee does every time she goes live? The steam kettle laugh? You're not living that one down. And then Rosee blocked her and told her to cancel her membership because she didn't want Amber's money. Unfortunately, you can't do anything about people's memberships. And I do say unfortunately because, like in this situation, I can see times where somebody wouldn't want someone else being a member of their channel, but to my knowledge, there's no way to prevent that. I think even if you block somebody, they can still buy a membership to your channel, and there's nothing you can do, really. So, but anyway, this is the pot calling the kettle black in like the essence of that saying.
Because she didn't want Amber's money.
I did like end my membership with her. Obviously it's going to go through until whenever that stops. Her responding to me in her live stream, her members live stream, I had to stop. I didn't get to listen to everything because it was putting me in such like a bad headspace, and it just, overall the biggest emotion I feel is sad. But it's like, if you hear these things and you genuinely believe them, I don't know what I can do as a human, especially if you won't talk to me personally. Like, I don't know what to do for you to like, I don't really know what to say. Like, it's disheartening because this is a woman who also has rumors. People take things out of context towards her. People exaggerate her situations. And it's like, she knows that people do that to me as well. It makes me emotional a little bit because it's like I think intent is extremely important. Intent. And my intent is never bad. It's never malicious. I don't know. It's just it's hard to hear things about you that like aren't true, especially like really, really, really bad things. So that's why I just don't talk about it. I don't really engage in it, and I don't plan on it. But to end like the girls are fighting saga, like I'm just gonna put it to an end now because we're not fighting. She's hearing crazy things about me and believing them, and I cannot change her opinion. I cannot change anything. She hates me. She hates me. If she thinks I'm a manipulator, that's her opinion, and I cannot.
A manipulator. I will give Amber this. She's been around the block enough times with the whole the girls are fighting thing, especially with her and Foodie, because before Rosee came onto the scene, everybody liked to pit her and Foodie against each other, and sometimes Foodie would take the bait and sometimes Foodie wouldn't. So the road to hell and all, exactly her boiling point. So this isn't the first time Amber's been in a situation where the Girl World Recess group has been trying to fight her and Rosee, or her and one of the other girls in Girl World. But, like, Rosee is the instigator of a lot of fights. So Rosee rose to the occasion. Amber, from what I understood, didn't actually say anything negative, really. And Rosee chose to interpret everything Amber said as being manipulative, and shady. That was the word I was looking for. And so it didn't matter what Amber said. Rosee was ready to take it as some form of insult. And so that's why they're beefing. And of course, not YouTube. Girl World is, we like our drama. And so that's where that's going. But, like, of the things that I think are going to, like, set Amber off, this is not it. If anything, I think Amber might be even coming off a bit smug because she won. I mean, if we're really going to look at it this way, Rosie's the one that keeps losing her shit about this stuff, performatively or otherwise. She's the one that keeps showing herself having a mental breakdown about this kind of stuff for no real reason. And Amber is the calm one in a weird way. So, like, if we're really going to do the comparison here, Amber's kind of winning, which I don't know what that means for Rosee, other than her bullshit's catching up with her, I guess. Yeah, literally, Rosee likes to start fights so she can play victim. Like, nothing that I saw Amber say was particularly inflammatory. Hey, Taby, good to see you. I was watching your channel today. So, just letting you know. I got about 15 minutes into one of your lives, but I plan to go back and watch the rest of it. Rosee is the kid that throws the first hit and then tattles that someone hit her when the kid she hit fights back. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Druid. That's awful. I don't know if I want to read that, but it's funny. Saint Minotaur is back. I know our girl. I'm only learning Rosee. I think I can see Hammy coming a mile away. Yeah. No Pocahontas beans were harmed during the making of their post. But anyway. You're welcome. You're welcome. Round of applause for Druid. Round of applause.
Not change that. Just like I'm sure many of you watching agree with her. The only thing I can change is myself. That's kind of where like it ends there. I'm actually trying not to cry because I don't want it to drip down because the glitter already hurts. Why the tears? I think it's the situation. Like if she didn't like me for things that were like true, I get it. Like I get it. But it's the allegations, baby. I don't really want to talk about it anymore. I think that I wish her nothing but the best. Like obviously, like she found love and I love that for her. She deserves it. I think everyone deserves love, like real love. It can make you like a happier and better person, especially if it's the right person. I know there's people out there like who are like, you know what, I need to, quit doing this and become a better person for my children or for my partner, or sometimes people don't love themselves enough to do it for themselves. I'm not saying that about her. Now I feel like I'm just rambling because I'm actually talking about myself. Like for a while there, like I didn't better myself for myself or for anyone really.
I'm saving that one too. Define better yourself. That's what I want to know. Hey, can somebody drop Taby's channel link in the chat since Taby's gonna snippety snipe Rosee later on tonight? And I will not be doing that. So yeah, if somebody could drop that for me, that'd be great. What time is she going live? Not Taby. Well, what time is Taby going live? And also, when is Rosee planning on going live?
But then I woke up June 29th and I was like, I can't do this.
Taby's channel, Taby23. Thank you, Yami. Yami's got it. 6 Eastern. Woohoo, my time. Thank God one of you is on my time. Quirky moments.
This anymore. And since then, if you go to my TikTok, you'll know what I'm talking about, you know? I don't know how to live stream and I go off on tangents and topics and I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
Oh yeah, I guess you put it that way in 48 minutes. I'll work on it.
But regardless, Rosee, I wish you nothing but the best. I know you want nothing to do with Girl World. Neither do I, so we're on the same page here. And I genuinely just wish you nothing but the best. And I did not mean to trigger you. I will try my very hardest from this point forward to never speak about you again because I don't want to be the one to mess with someone's mental health. Dollar Tree.
I miss Glitter too. I'm not gonna lie. I miss Anna. I wish her the best. I'm glad she's doing what she's doing. I really am. I'm glad she stepped away and she means it. And you know that's cool and all, but I miss the simpler times.
I can start doing Dollar Tree hauls here and there once things get a moving and grooving and feel a little, you know, once I feel a little bit more, what's the word for it? Stable? Right now, like, my money goes to all my bills, saving, like, for taxes that you pay next year. Oh, Quiet on the Creek. And also food money. Like, oh my God, I've been spending so much money on groceries because like, I cook every single thing that I am eating and it does cost a bit. Not gonna lie.
Almost to stage 2 of the cycle. I spent $250 a week on groceries. It's because I use delivery. There are fees and the tip. I was spending about $300 a week on takeout before, so I guess something, maybe a little bit. What are you buying? That's a hell of a tip that I don't believe you leave, but like, the fuck are you buying? A week? Jesus. Somebody do math. What's that times 4? That's like $1,000 a month on groceries for one fucking person. We don't even spend that much money. And there's 2 of us, plus 3 cats. I was going to say 4, but there's only 3 of them. Like, trust me, 3 cats go through a lot of food. But like, yeah, the hell. I know families of 4 that don't spend that much. Anyhow. I'm jelly of Tony's growing family of the... I know, aren't they gorgeous? Look at my little soccer boy. Look at him. Come here. Don't... All right, fine, do that. Look at him. He's got a little soccer ball and everything. He's so cute. I'm so happy with this one. Well, I'm happy with all of them, honestly, but... So I took tactical maneuvers there with me. This one with all the crap on its face. I took that one with me to New York because I went to the Labubu thing in New York because one of my mods told me I had to, and it was a lot of fun. And me and my friend, we get into the exhibit, which that was a whole thing. Anyway, we get into the exhibit, and people are friendly in New York. I don't get it. I'm from Philly. But the girl who is like the gallery greeter, she met us there and she, you know, everybody's got their stuff. I mean, it's a little boo-boo thingy, so everybody's got their little boo-boo stuff. And she sees, I gave my friend tactical moments to wear, or movements to wear, and she's looking at it. She's like, oh my God, that one's so cute. And of course I show him the little whiskey bottle. She's like, oh, that's so cute. She goes, I even like how you modified their face. And I went, what do you mean? Oh, the stuff? And she's like, yeah, I love how you put the war paint on his face. And I went, yeah, that was totally intentional. That totally wasn't a mistake. Yeah. So it's permanent now. It's just how it looks now. People are only recently friendly in New York because they have that Mamdani. Oh, the new guy. I think it depends on who you talk to if they like them or not. I don't know. What was that? Oh, your tail. I'm sorry, did I disturb you? You have to bounce your upper body in a photo work. I don't have that much faith in my chair. I probably shouldn't do that. This is a new chair, and the hand rests are not that strong. It was just war paint. What did they call it? Camouflage? Camo paint? Coney Island doesn't like him, but Coney Island doesn't like anyone. Fair. Absolutely fair.
I know we need a stable in. Like we need, you know, you're aging like ice cream on a okay, listen.
Or on a creek adventure. Your Labubus are the people from the sea, Yami.
Aging like ice cream outside on a hot summer day.
Someone on Reddit literally said, "How do you guys think Amberlynn would be when she loses all the weight?" My girlfriend replied, "She'd probably look like melting ice cream."
And you know what's funny? That's
I mean, not to be mean, but
sounds like a compliment, right? You're like, ooh, ice cream on a hot summer day. It sounds like, oh wow, that's like a nice compliment. But then what it really means is like, honey, melted ice cream is so ugly and you're looking really ugly and old. Stop. I am old, but I am not ugly. Nobody.
what was that noise? Why have this is the backwards shirt. All right, anyway. Have you guys okay, hear me out. I think this is in the video that just went live today. Have you guys noticed that Rosee makes like I hate to put it this way, like snorty noises when she eats now? Like, have you guys noticed that, or am I crazy? Am I insane that I'm the one hearing it? Because like the last video I watched of her when she was eating, I cut a lot of it out, so maybe it didn't make it into the video, but she was like snorting like a pig. I hate to put it that way, but that's exactly what it sounded like while she was chewing. And I don't remember her doing it in the past because I think I would have reacted the same way I reacted when I heard it this time. And I don't know what it means. I don't want to think too hard about what it means because it's really gross otherwise. Everyone heard it? Okay, good. It wasn't just me. Right. So, okay, that happened. Good times. I don't know what to do with that. I didn't ask for this, Amber. I didn't consent to this, Amber. It could have been her having trouble breathing, or yeah, that's either one of those is disturbing, Taylor. If it's her having problems breathing while she's eating to the point where she has to like snort to breathe while chewing, that's bad. And if she's doing it for her Fifi friends, that's bad too. Hello, Druid Cat. Keep those treats from the raccoon that got ours. Oh no. From the raccoon that got ours. What? But thank you for the super chat. What raccoon? Wait, what joke am I missing? There's a joke here. Magic short bus. Yeah, Rosee was making animal noises while she was eating last time. It's always Fifi content, Crab Life says. But a lot of girls have a bad case of English bulldog face. Don't be mean to English bulldogs. They're adorable. And have too much pressure around their nose and airways. Yeah. Genuine question. Do you think she eats so much that it pushes up her diaphragm, it makes it hard for her to breathe? Can it do that? Can that happen? I don't know. Grumpsome? I don't know, Grumpy. I don't know. Because I don't know if that can actually happen. I guess that makes sense if you do the Heimlich. No, that's not why the Heimlich works. Now you got me thinking. Oh no, you're on vacay and you have a pet door. Ooh. Dude, okay, look. My partner loves raccoons. If he could figure out a way to domesticate one, we would probably have a pet raccoon. So I don't want to give him any ideas. I can't believe she tried to say that standing up to cook can be dangerous. I mean, dangerous for her, I guess, in that she could fall. Her lips have been increasingly blue lately. Yeah. All right. I just wanted to see what the beef was. I don't really care about the rest of this. So let's hop over to Rosee since I know we're on kind of a time. I don't want to take too. I'm probably going to overlap with Taby a little bit, but I'm not going to be too late into Taby's live. I'm just going to say that out loud right now. But we're not going to roll too far into 6. Probably 6:30 and then we'll cap it since I was so late. What was I doing? Typing in words. What words was I typing in? Quirky. Oh, hey, look, it's right there. Good times. Let's see. Oh, this is the one you're going to grab. Well, that'll work out because then I can. Yeah, that'll work out. Well, she looks like shit.
I've jumped.
All right, I'm going to tell you guys now. This is 3 hours and 17 minutes. We're going to skip around. I don't care about the chat. Really, I don't. Because by the time I get to it, she's erased anything interesting anyway. So we've jumped over to Rosee's surprise Indomie? Indomie noodles with sausage and some reset vibes. May you ask what my alarm is for? Yes. For those of you who are new, this is my ADHD alarm. I set it for various times. Usually during the lives, I set it for 15-minute intervals. And there we go. That made me feel better. And when it goes off, I just reset it, but it helps me keep track of time. So, especially since I don't have my chat up. So my mods are probably yelling at me. Yeah, they're yelling at me. Doodle-doo. Oh, okay. Nobody's yelling at me yet. Ta-da! I knew I forgot a window. But anyway. Your brother-in-law has one. Remind him that they have opposable thumbs and can open jars. They can do everything. They're very smart animals, raccoons are. Oh my god, Peachy Babies came out with a Jimothy slime. I've never had a Peachy Baby slime. No, I'm the slime fan. He doesn't like the way it feels, which is funny. Considering I'm the one with texture issues. But I might. It's probably sold out though, isn't it, Peachy? Isn't it? Dang it. What is this called? Peachy Baby's Jimothy slime? Look at this. We're going on a side quest. Yay. I may need. I don't know much about Jimothy, but Jimothy. Did I spell that right? Jimothy. You know it's sold out. Yep. Oh my god, it's adorable. Okay, the little raccoon's adorable. This is my problem though. They're just going to mix together. And I don't want them to mix together. I want them to stay separate. I don't want a mystery discount. Go away. Cloud dough. I don't like Cloud. I don't like Cloud slime. I don't know why. That one feels weird. It feels like dryer lint. It feels like if you got dryer lint wet. Not my thing. But don't let me... Well, first off, it's out. So, but anyway. If it ever comes back in, don't let me stop you guys from getting it. Because it is cute as shit. That is adorable. What's the scent for it? Nature themed sprinkles. 2 to 4 slimes. Oh, it's a squishy toy? That's a squishy toy? I might need it now. Oh, that's if I order 2 to 4 slimes. Never mind. Shut up, brain. Cedarwood. There we go. Scent. Cedarwood. See, reading. It's a skill. Anyway. Well, yeah, it's going to mix to gray, but I mean, what if I want black? I mean, I know I can go in there and pull it apart and separate it, so. Anyway, what have you got? I don't think I've ever bought slime from them before. Ooh, that's cute. Summerween Sizzle. That's not sold out. I do like these little chunky things. That's a good picture of them. These things, they're like little hard sponges. I don't know what, I like those. Those feel good. I like that. You all need to know what my, ooh. Just buy a big old pack of it. Blackberry cobbler. That sounds good. These are all floams, though. I don't really like... Is that all they do is cloud? Oh, look, they got... look, Yummy, they got pins. They got axolotl pins. There we go. See, I like slime. There we go. Pickle. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, these. Yeah, that shit. That I'll play with that for hours. That's me right there. I don't really care for the Bingsu stuff either. It hurts my hands after a while. But it makes an amazing sound when you play with it. So K-pop crunch. I just read the name of that. So like it's crunchy. If you like the crunchy sound, it's very crunchy. But it is prickly and it will like sting, I guess is the word I'm going for after a minute or two. I don't know, it depends on how long you play with your slimes for. I do like butter slimes. Those are nice. I do like that. I like a nice silky... I like a really clear slime, too. That one looks... If you make it look cute, I'll buy just about anything. I'm not gonna... Ooh. Do I need slime? I don't need slime. I really don't need slimes. Yeah, see, like, I like that. That looks good. Those are cute. Slime is lava. See, I love chocolate scented ones. But it's a cloud dough. That's mango and lychee scented though. Does it have inclusions? Snow Fizz is another one I don't like the texture of the Snow Fizz as much. I guess I'm very basic when it comes to my slimes. I guess that's what I'm trying to tell you. Jiggly and clear. Oh, I need to get a nice water slime. I need to quit looking at this is what I need to do, because that's not why we're here. This frog pond one, I'd play with that. And of course it's sold out, so no, I won't. Emo Axel. Do you think I could buy that and send it to Rosee? Do you think I could buy this and send it to Rosee? Do you think she'd play with it if I sent it to her? I gave up on slime because hard to use. Focus. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Sorry for the side quest. It's all right. I clearly needed another slime. I just attached a little frog fidget to my phone to help me keep track of it. Meh. All right, let's see here. Where are we going with this?
Welcome in, welcome in. Hope y'all are doing good this very late evening.
Can you not? I mean, I'm going to eat more on camera too, but could you not do a stream without food in your face? Is that a possibility?
I'm waiting for people to get in. I'm going to be at some point redoing my nails, but I'm going to do the dishes first.
What did comments
these
say?
two popped off. Honestly, these have been holding pretty good, except one of my pinky nails was having issues. So I'm going to redo that completely. But, hey.
I missed a super chat. Funding. Oh, I missed a bunch of shit. Thank you, Golden Hamster, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Did you have a message with it? Is there a message here? No. Cool. Well, thank you for that very much. I apologize. I'm an idiot. Yami said... Stop. What is this? I like jokes. Also, my spouse calls me Larkin, and I don't know how to feel about that. Keep the treats away from the raccoon. Oh, kitty treats. Oh, that's why you guys are talking about. I completely forgot what I set the stupid fan funding or the stupid thing at. Oh, yeah. Yes, I remember that. I did that an hour ago. I remember that. Hey, baby, they're paying for your cat treats. You want to say thank you? You want to say thank you to the nice people? They're buying you cat treats. Yes, you are. He says thank you in his own way. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry for missing those, and thank you for letting me know that I missed them. All right. And comment says she will judge me if I send anything to Rosee. But it's emo axolotl. Come on. The joke writes itself. You volunteer in a special education class, and I plan on having cloud slime making activities as a thing we do. You know, they might enjoy it. It's very much a texture thing. Oh, look at the cat. How sad no one does the flaming package like we used to do back in the day. Well, yeah, but then I'd have to go to her house, and I'm not doing that. Yeah, my jokes are so good, I forget I'm telling jokes. Yeah, her cheekbones got cheekbones, I guess.
Hey, Mount, you just got home from camping? Ooh, I hope you had fun.
It's a microphone.
Hello, Tori.
Yum, yum, yum.
I'm glad to be live.
Okay, what just happened? You know what's happening here. Do, 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 do. Boop. I'm gonna send that one to Scar. There's a better one in there. Yeah, that's the one I want. There's a subtle difference, I promise. Dude. She just makes faces. She just makes faces. I don't know what to tell you. What do you do with this? What do you do with this? This is why you should watch your shit back, Rosee.
Before I auto-block you, just tell me why you're in my chat.
To get you to do that. Did it work? I just saw some jewels. Thank you, Bewitchy, for sending the jewels. Hiding. Yeah, I'd hide too. I would hide too. Starting the live strong with some protein bars. Yeah. Well, she needs the protein to make it through the live. She is going to be live for 3.5 hours, so. She was in a mood. I couldn't tell. She looks rough. She looks rougher than she normally looks. So, I will give her that right now.
I have you blocked on TikTok. Why are you here?
Because you blocked him on TikTok?
What the fuck?
Why do you swear like a toddler? I think that's the consensus, is that she swears like a toddler who just learned what swear words are. Can you keep staring at... There's a glitch in the Matrix! Keep staring at the camera like this. It'll totally solve the problem.
Ew. Why are you here?
Bathroom break.
You know, Joan, that's actually valid. That's, yeah. Ew, why are you here? Go away. Fucking pest of the internet. I swear to God. Anyway.
You know what you do when somebody you don't want to talk to pops into your chat? You have mods, or maybe you don't, but I do. And half the time, they know before I do that I don't want to talk to you. And then you just make them go away. You don't address it. You don't make a huge deal out of it. You just move on with life, because if you feed the troll will come back. Much like stray cats, only not as nice. Nobody wants trolls. We want cats, not trolls. So be careful which one you feed. Yeah, Rosie, well, I believe she just woke up, so, I mean, she looks like it. Her swearing always feels performative. Yes, Mammy Bell, always. I think you're the one that mentioned it. I did remember. I guess he didn't answer her question, so she blocked him, I guess. Who was it? Do any of you know? They announce themselves, which usually we know. At some point, she gets a new mod. Ooh, does she just like, kind of like I did, and just hijack 2 people to be your mods? Finished making sweet potato gnocchi. Ooh, that sounds good. And arugula salad. I said that wrong. For dinner. It took 45 minutes to make from scratch, and she takes 3 hours to make ramen from a package. I think you did it wrong then, because clearly it's supposed to take something like 5 hours to make gnocchi. So, is it gnocchi or gnocchi? It was Stefan? Oh, he did pop in. Wow, he's got guts, man.
Stefan? Yeah, why is Stefan in my chat?
Because, as I have explained to you in the videos that I know you watch, Stefan knows if he pokes you like a bear, you roar back. And Stefan doesn't care if it's good attention or bad attention. He wants your attention. Not because he likes you, but he knows that when he gets your attention, he gets views. And he wants the views. So he's going to go and poke you because unlike the rest of the fucking world, you can't just ignore him. Because you haven't figured out that the best way to make shit go away that you don't want to deal with is to just fucking ignore it. Unless it's medical and then you should go to the doctor. But the point is, you won't let dumb shit go. And so dumb shit keeps happening. You feed the trolls show up. I say gnocchi. Well, I had one of them right. Is it like gyro or hero where there's like 19 pronunciations of it? Look at your mods or you are randomly hijacked. Yeah, I do randomly hijack people. Look at the baby though. K-Buns is forgiven for the cat pic.
The fuck?
She is dumb as
Sorry.
shit. Yes.
Hi, Shakira. I'm happy you're here. That was...
Shakira.
Ew, sorry.
So yes, you should totally bite. Did you see her? She's like aggressively eat that. You need a picture of this too. Sorry, we're never getting past this point. All right, what else happened? Ruby Sky Marie has been a member for 28 months as a grad student. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, with the candy bar and her missing fingernail. I know, buddy. I know. There's a reason you don't hang out with me much. Because I'm loud. She bites the wrapper.
That caught me so off guard. Sorry. Anyway.
Crab Life's been a member for 3 months. Thank you so much. Nom nom. I could chew more into the microphone, but I got yelled at by Quirky Moments, so I'll stop now.
Hey, Lucy.
Just falls right out of the side of her mouth. Does something happen here besides her yelling at Stefan? Where does she start bitching about reaction channels? Do we have a transcript? Here we go. Words. Wait. Rosie's a victim, you guys. Hang on.
He literally just said, like, my name. That's what he does when he goes into these women's lives, is he says their name with, like, a bunch of exclamation points, and then he said LMAO at my reaction.
Because you gave him exactly what he wanted. It's like when someone walks up behind you and yells, boo, and you jump, and then they laugh because you did the thing that they wanted you to do.
It's not, no, that Paradise 1 is the YouTube name, which I probably shouldn't have said because that's technically a shout-out shit, but, you know, that's exactly.
Can you swallow? Can you swallow your food real fast? Because you're clearly having a problem talking and swallowing at the same time. So you'll give Stefan's account a shout out. But the reaction channels that have done literally nothing to you, those are the ones that you're like, I will never speak their names aloud again. Okay. So the guy who's basically a predator, you'll shout out his name and his YouTube and his internet handle and announced to God and everyone that he was in your chat. But reaction channels that do nothing, those are the ones that you got to be hush hush and never talk about. Right. Cool. Got it. Good to see where your priorities are. Don't ask these questions. Why is she performing about covering her mouth? Because she's a dainty queen. Her boiling point. Dainty, dainty queen. Oliver's, thank you. And I saw you come in, by the way. Thank you for being a member for 7 months. Did I miss anybody else? Because I've already proven that I'm bad at this game today. I'm very scattered today, and I apologize.
Actual YouTube channel. That's why I stared at it for a second to make sure I wasn't like getting pranked.
You weren't staring at it. You were making faces at it like a 5-year-old. Like I'm doing to you right now. Okay, anyway.
No, that was him. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, he
I feel like the aggressive eating is even for Stefan. Probably crab life.
does, so let's move on. That was just me organically reacting.
Was it? Was it? I've seen people I don't want to talk to come into my chat. I don't think anybody's ever noticed me react to it. I'm just saying. You can notice when people come into your chat that you don't want to talk to. That's also a good time for, like I said, shout out to my mods. That's a really good time to have mods you can trust and count on. I know, a foreign concept to you, but like that's why you have people you trust as mods. I'm just saying, like, and also not reacting is always an option.
You just had too much ice cream. Oh, well, nice.
Gnocchi.
Not you catching me while I'm trying to write. Well, I hope it goes well.
It's me, isn't it? Yes, it's you. She's chewing just for you. You want
What
that
should I
all
eat
up
for
in
my
your
snack?
ear?
Ooh.
You want that up in your ear bones? All right. Don't care. What should I eat for my snack? You're eating it. I think she's reading somebody's comment there.
So I'm not surprised. And after, while I do these dishes, someone will probably pop off because it's been well over.
Oh, she's
a
talking
week.
about what is with her not being able to keep her drool and or her food in her mouth while she's talking this time? Like that's why she's doing this, is to keep the contents of her mouth inside of her mouth. It's gross. Just swallow. It's not going to kill you to chew your food, swallow, and then talk. As I burp into the microphone, I apologize. That was really terrible, and I kind of feel bad about it. I'm just going to type in reaction channel and jump to that, because I kind of just want to hear a bitch. There we go. Oh no, hang on. She's going to talk about her trauma, guys. Hang on. All right, here we go.
Emotions are part of what makes us human. Absolutely. Thank you guys. Yeah, you're
Being
human. It's so
high
hard to
can
not react
dry
in the
up
moment. You're not a
overactive
robot.
salivatory
Yeah.
glands.
And like that's the thing is like, as someone with the issues that I have, like I do struggle with like,
As someone with the issues that I do have, as someone with the issues, I love those. As someone with the issues that I do have. What is this? What are you doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing?
emotional regulation.
Miss
That's like
Jarla.
literally in the description of some of the things that I deal with, and so I do the best that I can, and that's like not a great quality to have.
Do you? I don't believe you when you say that, though. I don't believe you're doing the best that you can. I just don't. Hello, Athwick? Hi. Who else snuck in here? Hey, Adrian. Her trauma has trauma. Her trauma is trauma.
Have as a live streamer, and it's something that I have to like work on constantly, and I'm aware of that.
Then why don't you?
And that's why, like, because I know a younger version of me would have been more volatile in that moment, you know, and I know I definitely.
All right. Has anyone else noticed? Or is it just me? Has anyone else noticed that she talks like a damn robot? She talks like an AI reading a thesaurus. I can't say that word either. Has anyone else noticed that this is a new thing? Like she's always tried to use big words and sometimes with varying levels of success, but like recently, like in the past month, maybe it's only been since Lee was visiting. She has been actively using language that is unnatural and also incorrect. If I have to hear her describe something as immaculate one more time. The point is, I have noticed this change in her grammar, word choices, and it's grating. And I don't know why. I know why. It's because when I was in college, back in the day, she's doing her human impersonation of failing. Back in my day when I was in college, when people would talk like that, they were either people who had always talked like that in their entire lives and they just didn't realize that that was a weird way of talking, because it's a weird way of talking. And some people, it's their default way of talking, and you can kind of tell when it's their natural way to talk. And then there were people that would talk like that specifically to make themselves sound more intelligent than they were, and they would do it when you were having an argument with them. Well, $5, $10 word. Okay, now you sound like an ass, and I know you're an ass. It's that kind of a thing. And so I just have that visceral reaction to her using that kind of language unnecessarily. And it puts me on edge, and it puts me on like this like argumentative stance where I just want to take her to task on every fucking word that comes out of her mouth. And it's not a good thing, right? I recognize that that's not a good thing because A, she can't defend it, and B, it's pointless. Because, I mean, unless you're going to be in the room with her and have the argument with her face to face, it's a pointless thing to do. But like, has anyone else noticed it, or am I just going crazy? It's entirely possible I'm just going crazy. She talks like the extrovert in class who didn't actually do the reading. Right? Penultimate. Yeah, that one. It's called vomit word salad. That is, yes. Vomit. It's pretentious. Exactly. Thank you, Pres Hens. I did speak with larger words when I was younger, but over time tried to speak more plainly because of that. Exactly. And I'm not, if that's like your natural way of speaking, I'm not trying to call you out. I know it kind of sounded like that. I'm really not trying to call you out that, because I used to talk like that too. And then I realized that people look at you weird and they treat you strange. So I stopped talking like that. But that was like an active choice. She's actively choosing to talk like that. All right. So, ooh, I saw that one. Oliver says, gotta go, but I'll leave this here for the kitty treats. Good vibes for your appointment tomorrow. Thank you so much, Oliver, and have a good day. Good night. Yay. I'm going to have to bribe you guys with cat treats more often. I guess I'm going to have to give you... Well, he's sleeping right now. If I give him treats now, he will be insufferable. So I'll give him treats when we wrap up, because that way he can be insufferable and it won't last that long. Mistrella says, I can have a precise, formal type of speech a lot, but it's just how I've always been. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's kind of my point, though. That's not how she's always talked, because we know how she's talked in the past. So, good night, Olivers. That was to be $10 words or 30.88. All right. Anyway. Literally says, I'm really specific with my words. I always want to use the best word to get my ideas across the best, but sometimes big words are fun. True. And if I'm in the right situation, like when you're talking to, I don't know, a class, you're presenting a paper, you're at a conference, you're expected to speak a certain way. Like you're literally expected to speak a certain way. That's understandable. She's not. She's cooking in her kitchen, talking to the internet. No offense to the internet, but like, I don't think you guys require like conference level vocabulary. First off, I want you to understand what I'm saying. Secondly, nobody likes that. Really, the people at the conferences don't like it. We do it anyway. Cats being insufferable? I know, right? Escape when you really just enjoy vocabulary, sure. But I'm not beating the allegations lately. I do it without realizing it, but my vocabulary is all over the place. Right. And I mean, if it was a way that she had spoke from the beginning, I wouldn't notice it because she would have always spoken that way. But either way, it's an ASD feature. I would hate to think that she's going that far to mimic it. I would really hate to think that, Escape, but I don't put it past her. Oh, that's so sweet, DJ. As a kid, I was better at reading and pronouncing bigger words than small and simpler words. Right. And that's something you just kind of like learn to do as you socialize more. Like I said, some people, that's how they talk, but that's not how Rosee talks. Anyway, we're going back to this now.
That I did better than I would have in past versions of myself, but at the same time, you know, I don't want to make people feel like I'm belittling them or they're upset with me because they were trying to be helpful and I'm like just like rude about it. Like that's not my intention at all. Fight or flight, natural response, exactly that. And that's the thing, and that's what's so frustrating about PTSD is shit like that like literally activated my fight or flight. Like the seeing the seer thing, I panicked. Like I fully panicked, and I can understand how in hindsight that's an irrational reaction, but that is quite literally what happens with PTSD. Is like you can just fly off the hand.
We're gonna blame our bad behavior around the seer incident on our PTSD. I think it was Charlie. I was watching Charlie Gold. Charlie said, ending the stream is always an option. And I would rather have people come at me for rage quitting a stream than have people have the ammunition of me raging online. All right? I would rather have to come back online and be like, yeah, I had to turn the camera off because I was getting too mad. I would rather have to do that than have a stream of me actually becoming unhinged. I don't know why that's a hard concept for her. You don't even have to give an explanation. You just hit the end stream button and people will be like, oh, she rage quit. Yeah. And that's, yeah. Okay. But Itsuwasa had to bounce because of work. Damn you, work. My mentals. Yeah. But if she ends the stream, who will take on her emotions? She needs to take on her emotions, you know? As I said, the place to have your feels is offline.
Handle on small shit. And I feel bad for how that went down.
Sorry, I just acted like a child. It's my mentals. Yeah, it contained chaos. I mean, turn the camera off.
You absolutely have to respect your parents. That's my point, man. And it's like this concept.
It had nothing to do with you respecting your parents, and it had everything to do with you losing your fucking shit over your hot plate dying. Was it Snowbear that said you acted like a member of your family was dying? It was a hot plate.
That's the narrative that like I just stay at home and I don't pay rent and all this shit, like
because you do stay at home and you don't pay rent. You wouldn't be so pissed off about it if it wasn't true.
It's frustrating. It's so frustrating. Like, but I don't pay rent, that I'm not, you know, that I don't contribute, that like everything that.
What do you contribute?
Goes wrong, that's my fault. Everything that goes right is attributed to my family. Like it's frustrating.
Imagine that. Everything that goes right is contributed to your brother, which is what you wanted to say there, because your brother has a job, drives, holds a job, goes to work, comes home, takes out the trash, cleans the house, cleans the pool, deals with your shit, runs his own channel. I haven't watched it yet, but runs his own channel. Where else was I going with this? Oh, pays bills. And actually has autism. Imagine people thinking that the things that go right around the house are due to his intervention and not your participation. Imagine that one. It's crazy, I know. Meanwhile, we literally watch you for hours do nothing but sit in your kitchen, miscook things. I have a fly. Anyway. You fly off the hinge if you can't find the fucking potato peeler that your brother put away, because apparently it's also his job to do the dishes and put the dishes away. Because why can't you do that? Don't give me it's your hand shit. I wash my cast iron. That shit weighs a lot. If I can wash my cast iron, you can put the dishes away. You know, it's that kind of crap. Like, we know how you behave because we see it. Anyway.
Frustrating. It just is. I think my grandma, I don't want to get too into it, but my grandma absolutely had her neuroses. And I think that's something that just kind of...
See what I'm talking about?
I wasn't aware of until that happened. So, you know.
Anyway.
She's long since passed, so I don't want to go there, but yeah.
Then why did you bring it up? You know what I don't talk about? My dead family members.
And it's hard with my mom so far. And then the live would work and come. Yeah. And that's the thing too, is like, cause I even said in the moment, like, I just need a minute. And I thought I was good. And then I wasn't. Hey, Trees.
Then end the fucking stream.
Then I think as long as you self-reflect and say, I acknowledge that, and next time I'll try to do better, then you're growing as a person. Yeah, and that's what I try to do.
No, you're not, because you don't grow. If I come on here and I don't know, if I come on here and smack somebody in the face and y'all watch me do it, and then I turn around and go, oh, you guys, I'm sorry, I'll do better next time. And the next time I smack somebody in the face again. And then I'm just like, oh, you guys, I acknowledge that I smacked them in the face. I'll try to do better next time. And then I do it again. Just saying, you guys, I acknowledge that this is a pattern of behavior and I'll try to do better. That's not growth. Unless I'm actually not actively smacking someone in the face the next time. This is a horrible analogy, but you guys get my drift. She's definitely imitating somebody. Yeah, I don't know. It might be Lee. She might be taking on Lee's personality, because I could see Lee talking like this. I really could. Ha, gotcha. I could see that being Lee's default, but it's not hers. Yeah, see, it's not me. It's my whole family. Break the cycle, Roz. Break the cycle. Yeah, it's okay as long as you claim it was an oopsie. Right, Brutus Brioche. A lot of them will seemingly own up to their behavior, but somehow never change. So, Grandma has been gone for years, and they all believe you can't put those pans on the stove all these years, but no one bought new pans. K-Buns, stop it with your logic. Just stop it. We do not make sense on this channel. Rosee has growth. It's called her clothing size. Yeah, I guess that is a better analogy than men can be men and white women can be white women. I still don't know what I'm supposed to be. Does that mean I don't have? Let's gotta go places I don't want it to go. Never mind. There was a joke there. It was funny in my head. We're gonna leave it there. All right. Yeah, Mom is probably afraid of Roz scratching the shit out of the glass. One of my mods looked it up. It might have been, it was either K-Buns or it was Allie, looked it up, and like the pans that she's claiming she can't use on the glass top, it might have been Yami actually. You can use it on the glass top, but you can't slide it around. You have to pick it up and put it back down. like a normal person would. I don't understand why. Anyway, so because Rosee treats everything like it's a demolition derby, her mom probably doesn't want her using pans like that on the glass top because she knows Rosee will just scrape it around and scratch it around and damage the glass top. But like, it was Wassa. Oh, wasn't anybody? See, well, I do have 2 new mods. But Rosee uses the glass top of that as a cutting board. She puts her full ass weight on it. What has she done? She's done all kinds of bullshit on top of that glass top stove that isn't cooking. So like how she hasn't damaged it yet, I have no idea. But if it gets scratched, it's not a big deal. I use a razor blade on mine. Wah wah. I mean, there's that too. If the glass gets scratched up, unless you've broken the glass, it's still functional. It's just not pretty. So, Kitten Teeth says, I'm behind on the live a bit, but why use big words when few words do a trick? Exactly.
And it's harder to do that like directly in the moment when the emotions are heightened, you know?
Ah, yes. If you guys want to go over to Taby's live stream, she is sniping Rosee. I don't want to go snipe because I know that they're doing it. But I do want to kind of yammer for a bit longer. So if you guys want to stick with me, that's fine. If you guys want to run over to one of the snipes, that's also understandable. So there's that.
The new wave thing had like a freak thing happen, and I think it was overheating. Because normally what I do is I do turn it off in between things, and I wasn't doing that because honestly I was sleep deprived and I wasn't thinking it through, and I think it just like got overheated and it got stuck on a mode because like I did clean it and it wasn't that it was like super dirty like people were trying to say.
It was super dirty. It was pretty gross, but that's okay. I mean, we're kind of used to that in your kitchen. All right. I was looking specifically for reaction channels. Does she say reaction channels? Ah, there we go. Oh, I guess I could just let her continue rambling. Start here.
Catastrophic, yeah. Yeah, no, I was absolutely catastrophizing, 100%. Like, yeah, and it really, like, and especially in a situation where it really, like, logically is not that big of a deal, but I just was, like, the stress, and, like, I was just like, oh my god, it's broken, like, I went from, like, 0 to, like, everything's ruined, you know, and...
Turn the camera off. Why do I believe her when she says she's going to take a week break? I don't know. Why do you, Herbally Boy? Bye, moments. See you guys later.
I definitely see in hindsight how I could have handled it better, and I have my reasons for being that stressed out and all that, but I don't want to take that out on people that support me. That's never my intention, and...
But you yelled at your chat for trying to calm you down.
I really do feel bad about it. Yeah, I was definitely anxious anarchy. Yeah, so anyway, let me get this water warm. Let's start cleaning up a little bit. Sorry, I just meant in general, reaction channels will also be miserable, and I'm so sorry about your stove top. I usually have one break. Oh, okay. It's gone now. I could finish reading your comment. Yeah.
You could scroll up. This is the problem with trying to do this live, is I just don't know where all of the crap is going to be. So I tried my best not to lash out. Somebody already bought it for her. She says she's not going to get a new new wave, but someone says they already bought it. It already got bought off of her wish list. Oh, I did take off the new wave because I didn't want anyone to purchase it. Okay, so she took it off the list. It didn't get purchased. All right, cool. There we go. Well, see, this is what happens when you read the transcript. You can go a lot faster.
think she's asleep too, but like Barry has just been like a really great friend to me, and I know people like to try to paint that as like one thing that it's not, because they just don't know the story, they don't know the details, because I'm not fucking crazy. I'm not sharing that with the kind of like these people who are like desperately hunting her down, like to try to dox her. Like, it's crazy what these people are doing, which, you know, that whole search is going to be fruitless, and I made sure of that. So it's just like all these different crazy theories and stuff. She's just someone who's like a friend to me. She's also a mod, but she's like my friend, and it's been really, really nice having that again, because
because I ran off all my other friends and then demonized them after they stopped being my friends because I was an absolute see you next Tuesday to them.
No. I'm still like, in a way.
Saved the wrong species says she said she removed it, but I read it was bought the same day. That's what I heard too. So, well, you know, Rosie's a liar, so.
Grieving a situation from last year, like a betrayal, and it's something that it took a lot in me to really. I'm still processing in a way, but like to allow myself to trust people has been very difficult, and I'm really proud of myself and the work that I've done to not carry feelings of betrayal or certain things that can feel somewhat traumatic, like carry that pain into other relationships with people who haven't done those heinous things, you know?
You're the one who caused it. Nobody betrayed you. You turned on your friends. And 3, you respond to strangers on the internet faster than I would expect someone who truly has had internet trauma would respond. But that's me personally. I guess everybody works through their shit differently, but you were talking to Remy like days after the whole email incident on your brother's birthday, maybe weeks, but still the point is it was a very brief amount of time in between your email trauma with them and talking to Remy, and then talking Remy into being your boyfriend. And now you're trying to say that, oh, I still have trauma from events from last year and I fully know what you're talking about. But now you're BFF friends with Barry Parm, who you only apparently know from the internet. Because you're brave and you'll trust absolute random strangers from the internet with like your deep, deep, dark family secret, life secrets. Like, I mean, it's your life, but don't act like you're special or like you're better than everybody because you make bad decisions over and over again. That's not a sign of growth.
Because to be like friends with someone for over a decade and for them to run to like your stalker and these other people to befriend, like that is.
They didn't. That's not what happened. But go on.
That is something that it's been almost a year and I still carry that like grief over so much.
They asked you to quit broadcasting to children and you got mad. So they said they couldn't support you anymore because they didn't like the fact that you wouldn't age restrict your content when you talked about adult shit. Like, you know, happy time for adult stuff and your accidental threesomes and you're falling on 10 dicks. Yeah, with your boobs hanging out. So, I don't really know which one of you betrayed who, but I can guess. Aw, thank you, Knight. The babies will appreciate the treats. I promise to give them some before I get off. Because he's sleeping and behaving, so. Yeah, boundaries equal betrayal to Roz. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. She can have boundaries, and you need to respect them, but you are not allowed to have boundaries. And if you try to have... Is Barry the mod or Remy's feminine side? No, Barry is an actual mod, and they are actual different people. They have been in the same room at the same time, ish. So it's not a Bruce Wayne Batman thing. So yeah. But yeah, it's just I guess it was to ensure Tiki still sent her willies. Somebody said it got bought. I was reading Heather's thing up here. Crazy Cat Lady says a trait attributed to histrionic personality disorder is affected speech. I don't know much about HPD, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Also, I can't diagnose, so.
And it hurts, man. Like, it hurts. And I try not
And you've learned nothing from it?
to talk about it too much publicly.
Girl, you talk about it every other month. You are talking about it now. You talked about it 3 weeks ago, probably, if I go back and look. You talked about it a month before that. You bring it up at least once a month. Something rolled off. You know, No, you talk about it all the damn time. You bring it up any chance you can, especially if you think you're going to get pity points for it. And this is one of the situations where I'm kind of glad you don't mention people's names. Oops, wrong thing.
I have in recent history, it's been brought up a few different times, like, but I will never say their name or look into what they're doing in their life. But like, I'm still grieving the betrayal, you know, and like.
How much you want to bet she knows exactly what those two individuals are doing at every turn? How much you want to bet she is up their digital asses? Put an X in the chat to doubt that she does not keep track of the two of them.
Part of that healing process is moving on and building new friendships and trusting myself enough to know that, like, not everyone is out to hurt you over like minor misdeeds. The haters don't want to see
minor misdeeds, as in misdeeds against minors. You're right. Not everybody wants to yell at you for that. And the people who do want to hold you accountable for the content that you put in front of children, screw those people. Those people are wrong and betraying your friendship by telling you not to swing your boobs in children's faces. Okay. Hi. You awake or are you just shifting? You're drooling. That's right, you get it. You scratch that pad up. So anyway. Kim is always watching. Kim is the Eye of Sauron.
see you happy with Lee or Barry, to be honest. Don't let them steal your joy. Exactly, Joan. Exactly. Yeah, I've heard a bit about that. Like, I know Teakwood's identity. That whole thing is insane. It's disgusting, and it's in direct. I find it to be. I find the whole topic of Emily in comparison to my life extremely sexually violating because that bitch is a death feeder.
I was going to say thank you, Moonlight, for the treats, for the super chat. The kitties will appreciate that, but I got distracted. I'm sorry. What? I find the whole topic of Emily in comparison to my life extremely schmegsually violating. Oh, it'll blank out the word bitch, but not Day Eater Faye or schmegsually. Okay. I need to be protected from the BITCH word. Anyhow.
And with what I've been through, like comparing my boyfriend to her, the conspiracy theories that we're secretly in communication, the fact that like we've never actually DM'd, and to this day, people still say that we did, like, diabolical.
Also, doesn't mean what you keep using it to mean, but that's a TikTok thing as I understand it. Oh my god, you're gonna keep going.
I find it sexually violating that people compare my sweet, innocent boyfriend to that monster.
My sweet, innocent Bubby! How dare you compare my little Bubby to that monster! Oh no. Oh my god. My sweet, innocent boyfriend. My little Bubby Wubby. My ickle little Wubby. How dare you compare him to that monster! I think the lady doth protest too much. Yeah, Daisy May. Yeah. That's not even what I was talking about, but yeah, she does that. Rosee will find the most hyperbolic, emotionally charged vocabulary to use in situations like this in order to get her community riled up and behind her. And she knows exactly what she's doing. She knows exactly what these words mean, which is why she's using them. So,
monster. And I find it deplorable that people did like I talked a bit in members only about that one video that I came across. Like the comparison is, it's just the fodder that Girl World does.
even Bruce picks up on the fact that she treats him like a whipping boy. So, yeah, Dozella says she talks about Lee like he's her child. Yeah. Roz is a perpetual victim, yeah.
And it won't ever go away. But I find it so violating. I really, like, I feel violated by it. Like, especially.
I'm going to say something, and there will be a couple people who will not agree with me, and that's entirely fair. I don't know if you really understand what you're saying, Rosee, when you say you feel violated. And I just don't feel like you understand what violation is. And it bothers me that I have to say that, 'cause everything to you is a violation, which means nothing is a violation. Do you understand? I don't think... I'm just getting the feeling the more I hear you talk and the more I hear you do shit like this, I just don't think you actually know what it is to be violated. Which kind of makes the shit you say even more disgusting because of how insistent you are that you have been. So, you know. I'm sorry if I've offended anyone else in the chat, though. I'm not sorry if I offended Rosee. Exactly, teardrop clock that tea. I'm just saying. Quirky Moments, who was in here earlier, Rosee was going on about being darkly depressed, like self-owie depressed, in a very flippant and unserious manner. And it set Quirky Moments off. And Quirky said kind of what I just said about Rosee's never actually had a dark moment like that because of the way that she talks about it. Like, she's clearly unaffected by it. And it just gives off the feeling that she's never actually had, you know, the dark moment. Some of you will understand what I'm saying, and some of you won't, and that's awesome. But some of you get what I'm saying. And I don't think like, oh, you all should have to experience this. I really hope you don't. And I don't, after hearing Quirky say that, it really got me thinking. And I think she's right. I don't think Rosee has ever actually experienced it, much like this. So I'm sorry if I'm offending people in the chat. But yeah, she's a very nasty person. And the girls do love their trigger words, yes. How is Rosee mean? You need to watch her go off on her chat sometime. You need to watch her go off on her chat sometime. You should watch her go after her ex-friends. You should watch her go after the people who used to support her, who don't support her anymore. Those are the people she really likes to go after. People she hasn't talked to in decades. She still gets online to attack for no reason. No one brings them up. She does. Right? She goes out of her way to attack people who have nothing to do with her, as if they did have something to do with her. And if you so much as even suggest that she maybe take a breath, she will jump down your throat. She will block you. She will kick you out of her chat. She will then proceed to go off about it for the next 5 to 10 minutes in her chat about what a horrible, disgusting person you are because you dare disagree with her. And that's just how she treats her audience. That's nothing compared to how she treats her mom, how she treats her brother, how she treats her boyfriend. I wouldn't put up with it. And this is why the people who have left her sphere of influence, why most of them don't even want to discuss her anymore. All right? Like, that's how Rosee's mean. She is a nasty, hateful person who goes after people who aren't even part of her life anymore. And she just does it to continuously bring up the fact that she's a victim when she's not. All right, anyway. She's a hacker as well? Rosee? I don't know. Maybe. She's got the time.
Especially after I saw that
And that's why I have good mods.
video. My boyfriend didn't do anything to deserve that comparison except love me. And that sucks. It just does. It just sucks. He didn't do a goddamn thing to deserve that. He has nothing in his character makeup that makes him even close to what she is and what she.
Oh yeah, I didn't even bring up the fact that she like went into her ex's child's emails with the whole purpose of spying on the kid, and also went through the kid's phone. She's not related to this child. Wasn't related to this kid, but felt entitled to go through their email and their phone. Okay.
She's done. I think Emily's a monster. So to assume that I would accept her money, that I would communicate with her, like.
But you did. You did communicate with her. There are screenshots. Now, I don't think these weren't DMs. You talked to Emily in public on her Instagram. You initiated contact with Emily on her Instagram about Rarity, which had nothing to do with Emily. And this is after you warned Amber about Emily being an F-Day eater fae, and after you congratulated Amber for breaking up with her. Like, you go on these tirades, and there's physical evidence of you doing the things that you claim you didn't do. That's the part that blows my mind. Do you think we're fucking blind? Do you think we don't see this shit? Like, what is actually wrong with you? Angrily washing dishes. Where are we at? Now, people comparing, excuse me, people comparing Remy to Emily, your mileage may vary. I don't think they're the same kind of creature. Emily has admitted to being at least a feeder. Remy, I reserve judgment on Remy for the most part because I think he is in over his head. And I see a lot of parallels between Remy and Beck And I choose to reserve judgment until the end for that reason. No one has to agree with me on that one. I just choose to reserve judgment until that point. So
Thank you, Joan. Yeah, Lee's an amazing man. He's an amazing person. Yeah. And I don't want, and I just, I just hate that, like, people are so evil. They just target people who are kind to me. Emily is a weird, manipulative freak. Lee seems so innocent and genuine. Yeah. Yeah. He is nothing like her. He would never treat me the way that she's treated people online.
I don't know what we're talking about anymore. All right, we got 3 minutes. I know. You want to wake up? I got something special for you. We got 3 minutes before I'm going to let you guys go. Can somebody throw Taby's link into the chat for me, please? If you guys are interested. Oh, you're awake now, huh? Ah. Heard that noise, did you? So if people are interested in watching the snipe, hey Theo. Ow, fingers. Here. You're supposed to be cute and adorable, not vicious. No, it's a treat, not my blood. Stop it. I love you. How about you turn around so I can feed you like a normal person and you stop biting me? How's that sound? That's a no. Anyway. Can you sit up? Here, sit up. People want to watch you eat these. Ow, fingers. No. Hey. Ragnar. You want to come back up here? Come back up. Ragnar, come on. Look, dude, here. Hey, more treats. Come up. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on, they're up here. Come up. There's a whole bunch of treats up here. Come on. Here's my boy. Come here. There's a bunch of treats here. Oh my god, treats. I like treats. Yeah, he has about 2 brain cells, yes. Take the blood tiny. Hey, whose side are you on? Here. How about that? Don't bite. There we go. Now he's a gentleman. Thank you. Fingers. Here's a good boy. Last 3. There you go. Fingers. Thank you. See, you can be gentle. Ha. Good boy. Yeah, such a good boy. All right. Thank you guys for feeding the kitten treats. Aw, thank you, Theo. No, you're done now. How about you go eat dinner? Let's see. We got Sydney, we got Winter Seas, we got Heather Rose, we got Daisy May, and we got Army. Welcome to the interns. Mwahaha. And thank you, Theo, for that. I appreciate that. But I'm going to let you guys go. Taby's link is in the chat somewhere. I'm going to swap this out. Is that Taby? I think that's Taby. Yes. All right. I'm going to swap this out with the link here. Replace pin message. There we go. If you guys want to go check that out, if you have another channel you prefer to watch for your snipes, go check that out. We're about a half hour supposedly into Rosee's live. So go check that out. I will see somebody over there eventually. And that's all I've got for you guys. So thank you all. Go ahead and put a cat, I guess, in the comment section if you've made it this far. And thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. And I will maybe see everybody tomorrow, maybe not. Keep an eye on the comment or the community section, and I'll let everybody know as soon as I'm fully aware of what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So, all right. Bye, everybody. Say bye. Say bye.